I could not spend that much money. And after that, I found some people who are keen learners and who really want
More on grammar rules. They get confused about preposition conjunctions and they don't know where to use what. So, how would you ask them to approach the language?
fine,
I
fine.
think so. Yeah, we are good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so what happened though? I think you are a little late joining the session today, right?
Yes,
So, what
yes,
happened?
yes.
Get
I
caught up?
was trying to join, and I don't know what was the problem in my app, not app, but I think there was internet issue. So I was trying to connect, and then I switched off my phone, then I switched on my phone again, and finally it happened.
Okay, I'm glad
Yeah,
that at least we are able to meet. Yeah, and we'll try to make the best out of whatever time we are left with. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, Shakshi, how many sessions have you taken so far here
I
on this platform?
yes, I think 25 plus sessions. I'm not sure exact number, but I think 25 plus.
All right. Are you enjoying taking classes over here?
Yes, I do enjoy a lot.
Hmm. And can you also tell me the purpose for learning English? Why do you think
Okay.
learning English is important for you?
Yes, of course. Actually, in studies or wherever you go, in socially, I would say that English is, of course, important. And for me also, because when I was studying, so when I was in my graduation, I was doing my study in Hindi medium. So I was facing a lot of issues. My teacher used to say that in English you will find very good books, and in Hindi you will not find good matter, good content, and good books also. So I think from there I started learning English, and I thought, yes, if I have to study properly, then I have to learn English. Only that was the main intention. But after that, gradually I realized that not only in studies, not only in education, but English is important all over.
Did you say that you came from a Hindi medium school?
Yes.
Wow. So I think for someone coming from a Hindi medium school, your English is fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So, can you tell me about how did you learn or how did you teach yourself this language?
Okay. So when I started learning English, so that time I used to use one application. I think I tried a lot of applications, but
Hmm.
that one I found it good and better for me. So
Hmm.
there we could talk to anyone, any stranger in English on audio call. So they used to provide 20 to 25 minutes free of cost, because that time I could not spend that much money. And after that, I found some people who are keen learners and who really want to improve their English just like me. So I started taking sessions with them, and yeah, so that's how I started. And after that, I found one more application. So where a lot of groups, a lot of people, they were indulged into learning this language, and over the time, I just learned it.
How long did it take you to reach this level of fluency?
I would say, I think 1.5 years. 1 year, I would not see any changes in myself. And I thought that I'm not learning anything. Then I started watching grammar videos, conversational videos. So I worked on everything. I would say around 1.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody, a complete beginner, would come to you and ask you what's the key to learning English, to becoming more confident and fluent, then what would you say to him or her?
Mm. So first and foremost thing that I would say listening, because that played a vital role in my life and in my communication and my speaking, because I have learned a lot of words, idioms just by listening. And reading of course important, but listening is the first and foremost thing. Person should start listening, and then mimic, we can mimic that whatever that person, that speaker is saying, we can also repeat that. So this is the
Mhm.
important thing.
And what would you say to somebody who would just focus more on grammar rules? They get confused about preposition conjunctions and they don't know where to use what. So, how would you ask them to approach the language?
Hmm, okay. So, because I believe that if that person is confused in preposition and conjunction, so I think they should work on that. They should go with some videos. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. So, they should go with that. And if they are saying that, no, I don't want to work on grammar, I don't want to indulge myself in that, I just want to work on spoken English. So, yes, again, I want to say that they should go with listening and reading and writing. These things will help them.
Hmm. Okay, great. Well,
Yeah.
Shakshi, your answers are brilliant, and I really commend you for coming from a level, particularly if you say somebody coming from Hindi medium, it can get really difficult. It takes years, but I think, you managed to do that in a very short period of time. I think 1 year and a half. It's very short to reach this level of fluency. I really appreciate how you taught yourself. Great. So, why are you here on English Yari then?
Yes, because I want to enhance myself. I know that right now I am able to speak. I can speak so well, but uh, for beginner, the person who doesn't know about this. But I
Mhm.
think English Yari, where people they are, you just like you, people are expert, so they
Mhm.
can tell me about my mistakes and they can help me to enhance myself more because I feel that there is always chance to improve. So that's the reason.
Hmm. Okay. And do you take sessions every day?
Not every day.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. Like you try to be regular, but it's maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Is that so?
Actually, earlier I took sessions with EnglishYaari, but it's been so long I was not taking any session. But again, I started taking sessions, so it's third session. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah,
And what do you do? So actually, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living?
yeah. So actually, I'm student also. I'm doing PhD,
Hmm.
and I'm a teacher, private teacher. I have my own coaching classes, so where I teach. That's I do for my living,
That's what I
and
do. That's what I do.
that's what I do. Okay,
Yeah.
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 And also I have my YouTube channel, so where
Uh-huh.
I upload these kind of conversational videos. So that's for my learning.
Oh, great. Okay, so how's your YouTube channel taking off? How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. But when I am not consistent there, when I don't give my time, so definitely it gets down. And last 1 month when I was not well, 1 and 2 month I was not well, so that time I didn't upload anything.
Hmm.
But right now, as I'm okay, I'm physically fit, so I have started again uploading videos there because when I
Mm,
upload, so I learn something new. That's
yeah,
helpful.
of course. And you have to be regular when it comes to uploading videos on YouTube or posting something on Instagram. To gain
Yeah,
traction, at least they demand consistency, right? And you can garner a lot of followers like that. Okay, okay, all right. Can you hear me, Sakshi?
sorry, there was call. Sorry, I could not hear you. Actually, there was call. Please.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, yes. Actually, there was call, so I hanged up that. Now you can speak.
Yeah. So your audio was cutting through actually. But anyway. So what kind of session do you enjoy, Sakshi? What do you enjoy talking about over here? Do you usually go by the session document or you have your own questions? Anything that you would like to focus on today? I'm open to suggestions.
I'm comfortable with. Extremely sorry. Actually, my brother was calling, so that was quite important. That's why I picked up that. But
But
now,
that's
is my
okay.
voice okay? Is my audio
It's
and
okay.
video fine?
Yeah.
Fine.
So, Shakshi, tell me about the favorite time of your day. What time of your day you enjoy the most and why?
What time of? Sorry, I could not
Your
get
day,
it.
like in your day, in your entire day. So as you go about normally, what time do you enjoy the most?
Hmm. Actually, yes. When I have a lot of work, only then I
Mhm.
enjoy. And in these, there was weekends, Diwali and Sunday, so that was leisure time. I didn't have anything to do, so I literally felt so boring and so like very down. I feel so down. So what I enjoy when I have a lot of work, like my coaching and my studies, my sessions, and so these are the things when I have. That means if I am occupied, I really enjoy that.
Okay, so you enjoy when you are busy with your work.
Right.
Okay, all right. What do you do in your free time then? Let's say if you have ample time, what do you do? How do you like to spend that time?
Mainly, I have things like when I have schedule like this. This is my coaching time. This is my study time. This is my house chores time. So mainly, it is decided that which time what I have to do, and hardly I get leisure time when I have. So I just watch any videos like related to English or some inspirational books.
Mhm.
I listen to audio stories like this.
Mhm. Do you have any particular hobby that you follow?
Hmm. Yes, I love to read books and write as well, like write poetries and stories
Wow, really? In English or Hindi?
in Hindi.
Mm, all right, that's amazing. Okay.
Yes.
And can you tell me a little bit about your PhD program as well?
Yeah, sure. So we just had finished our coursework exam, and now we have to work on our synopsis, and after that we'll start work on our thesis.
Hmm.
So for that we have to read, we have to go and research and collect the data. So these are things we have to do.
Mm. What's your
Even
subject and your topic?
yeah, my subject is botany and topic is medicinal plant.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
that means you recently started the PhD program. How long has it been? 1 year?
1 year.
1 year.
Just one.
Okay, great. So how do you manage to take out time to give private tuitions as well, or your coachings? Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you
Yes.
managing everything? Because it takes a lot of time, right? PhD program is quite demanding.
Of course. So as I already mentioned that I make a timetable and I put the things in a specific time like this. This is like 4 to 6 my coaching time,
Mhm.
and like 10 to 11 my session time, 8 to 10 my house chores timing, and this is time for my study. So that's how I do
Mm.
it.
Wow, so you are quite systematic as a person.
Yeah, I try to.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, and you didn't tell me where you're from exactly.
Yeah, I'm from Gwalior. I'm from India, Gwalior,
Yeah,
MP,
Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh, right?
Ah,
And
that's
you?
okay. I'm also from India. I'm from this place called Darjeeling. Have you heard of it before?
Yes, I heard it.
Darjeeling. Yeah. So Darjeeling is
Darjeeling.
a small town in the north of West Bengal, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it's a very small town, famous for tea and tourism. Many people like to visit Darjeeling for its natural landscape and the weather, of course. It's beautiful, and plus we get to see the Himalayan ranges. So it's the mountains. Every day you get to see. So it's breathtaking sometimes, especially when the day is clear. So
Okay.
yeah, that's a little bit about my place. And I am an English tutor. I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, and I'm currently teaching here on EnglishYaari.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
we didn't go through the introduction, so I decided to tell you a bit about myself.
Right. Right.
Yeah. What sort of feedback have you received from other tutors about your English, Sakshi?
Actually, I receive different kind of feedback from other Twitter. Sometimes, some people say that I'm making mistake in pronunciation. Sometime and last session, so sir told me that you have to work on, I think, grammar part little bit. I was confused, I think, in that particular session. So he told me to work on little bit. I can, do as directed kind of things. I can do it. Maybe because of that session, I made mistake there. So that happens.
Okay,
Now you can also give me feedback.
sure. What do you think I'm gonna say?
I'm not sure because in particular session I made mistake in particular thing. I I know this thing.
Yeah. What I can say for sure is that you are quite a natural when it comes to speaking in English. Your grammar is impeccable, as in I can see that there were no significant errors. The way how you framed your sentences, the way how you express yourself, so it was all brilliant, so to say. But since today is just the first session, I don't have anything substantial to share. But in coming future sessions, if we meet regularly, then I'll have something to say about yourself, because like I will know more about the way how you speak, what's your style of speaking.
Right.
But just for today, okay, if I have to share something with you, and if you can work upon, then please work upon the adjectives. Adjectives, what adjectives are, right? It can be
Right.
of two forms, ing and ed. Okay, you said that I felt boring. Like one sentence particularly I could make note of is that last couple of days there were holidays because it's Diwali. I felt boring, right? Can you
Right.
correct the sentence? I felt boring or I felt bored?
I felt bored. Bored.
Bored, no? Yeah,
Bored.
I was bored. I am bored. But something is boring. Okay, the holidays were boring, or the TV show was boring, right? Yeah.
Right.
So just know the difference between ing and ed adjectives. How do we use it? Nowadays, I don't have to give you a whole grammar lecture on okay, this is this and this is that, because we have internet and you can do your own research, isn't it, Shakshi?
Right.
So
Right.
you can take out time to understand that, and over here we practice. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my take on today's session. Overall, you're great.
Thank.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Any
Thanks.
questions before we wrap up today's session, today's class?
No, thank you for your insights and
I'm
information.
glad. All right. So I wish you the best, and I hope to see you again, Sakshi. All right. And please take care
Sure.
and have a beautiful day.
Thanks.
Bye bye. Yeah, sure.